Fighting out of the blue corner, we have, coming all the way from Edo State, Nigeria, we have Oko Precious, the Empress.
We pay, government do us wrong, but we go change one day, one day.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, we have another female fighter weighing 65 kg, 5.6 feet tall, 22 years old, fighting kickboxing and wrestling. He has a record of 1 win, 0 loss, and 0 draw. Fighting out of Bayelsa State, Nigeria, we have Beke Fula Tarilayefa.
You can be a hero when you rise from where they never played.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing tall and at the blue corner is a kickboxer. She has mastered the ring and the cage as well. She is not new to this game. I'm mentioning not that person, but a lady warrior, a walking machine, a killer human form. I'm calling no other person, but Oko Precious, the Empress.
They laughed at your beginning, called your dream a little joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing across the cage from the red corner, fighting, wrestling as her traditional or basic style. She is 4 years older than her opponent, and she has also mastered the cage and the ring as well. This girl, as you can see, she is ready for this fight, and coming all the way from Bayelsa, she's loyal to Joke. She is no other person, but the Kefula Tarilayefa.
From the weaker vessel, every crown of your head. You can be a hero when you rise from where they never placed the bed.
Obey the at all time. Take a growth if you like.
It's time! Making sure that the judges are watching, and as you can see, they are ready for this fight. You can see Precious Oko trying to move around while Beke Fula is ready for this fight. So, and okay, they are both trying themselves. We call it sizing your opponent. They are trying to size their opponent to know what they have in their arsenal. Okay, those were exchange of punches. Okay, that was trying. Beke Fula is trying to go for a takedown. Beke Fula is trying to go for a takedown, but her opponent is trying to survive. Okay, that was a slam. That was a slam. That was a slam. Precious, okay, is not giving up anytime soon. But the fight continues.
It's true, there's a very, very good slam coming from Pressure, but I can see some blows in from under, which means there's a promise over there. I can say the center free, trying to look what is got fucking on there. But could you see what is going on there?
Like right now, they are still scrambling. They are still doing some scrambling. No point here, but I believe that Beke Fula is getting the control. She's trying to control Precious Oko. This is a scramble. They are still scrambling. Oh, those are punches. I can see some punches pouring down on Precious Oko, but she's trying to defend herself.
Yes, you can see that Precious Oko is actually doing what I don't know, but the other opponent is also trying to give back what he has. Okay, but the center referee at the end of this unanimous decision, and all the knockout will decide the winner. Let's see what go on, guy.
Thank you very much. This fight, you don't have to blink watching this fight. If you blink, you might lose out. So right now, you can see the coaches telling them what to do, telling their fighters what to do. Okay. They are still trying and putting in their best. Precious Oko from the blue corner, putting on the black glove, and she's under, while Bekefula on top with the red gloves.
Check.
Looking for a submission or a ground and pound.
Yes, you can see Loko trying to do a wonderful, tremendous one. It's a record she has created right now with Cameroon. But she's trying to repair it. And I know that he's going to do it. But I don't know. Let's see. The other opponents are going to turnover. What is...
Okay. Like I was saying, this fight is very soon. I think Precious Oko will want it to get this guy standing. Bekefula is trying to dominate on the floor while Oko is defending herself. I can see some defenses there, and I can see some raining down on punches. Okay, that's a hand wrap. As you can see, he's trying to go for an Americana. She's trying to go for an Americana, but Precious Oko said, no, not today. She's trying to go through the back to go for an amber. She's trying to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see.
But I believe Precious Oko to do well. The referee put them back to their initial position, and right now, let's see what happens from here.
I can see that Oko is trying to fight back, but Bekefula has been trying to be on top. But all they know is just that the fight we see here tonight is going to be a fight that will be decided by the center referee, because the two fighters are giving very good kind of receive. And you can see fucking there.
Actually, you can see Bekefula is trying to do more of dominating, and although I'm not seeing her giving anything, she's not trying to dominate. There are no strikes, no choke attempt, no submission attempt, and Precious, in the other hand, is trying to defend as much as she can.
Yes, in as far as he's trying to fucking defend herself, but he's giving a very good fight, you know. Can you say something?
Actually, this kind of fight is exhausting. It's tiring. The second round of this fight, the female fight from the 65 kg between Precious Oko and Bekefula. Precious Oko is trying to push her away with her jabs and feints, while Bekefula is trying to go closer. Those are good strikes. Bekefula is trying to keep her on the floor again, and there she goes. She's back on the floor. Now she's up again. But Bekefula wants her to be in the deep waters. Okay, you can see Bekefula is taking her time. She is taking her time to make sure that Precious Oko remains where she wants her to be.
Yes, that is a dynamic one coming from Bekefula to Precious, but all they can see what is going to happen there. A technical move is trying to be moved by Bekefula. You see it is going on with feet now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what is going to happen. Bekefula is still trying to dominate. What do you see?
Sincerely speaking, Bekefula's ground game is okay, and Precious is defending as much as she can. I believe that Precious is going to somehow find a way out of there. And that was a good leg kicks there, but Bekefula wants her to remain there. Bekefula wants her to remain there, and there she is.
Well, it's a wonderful one, right? The both fighters are doing dynamically, and the fighter, they are doing very, very well. This is replying, this is Sandy. No one is trying to be dominant in fight. I can see them. What do you see?
Bekefula, I think our champion, not that person, but Victoria Uduak, I believe she's around here somewhere. She's watching the fight because very soon one of these girls will be meeting her for that belt, to challenge her for that belt. But Uduak Victoria is somebody you don't toil with. She is a bigger force than this, what I'm seeing tonight, except these girls are going to come up to her game plan. Right now, Bekefula is still controlling Precious Oko, while Precious Oko is trying as much as she can to pull away from the floor.
Yes, but Precious Oko actually is trying to pull her from this floor, but I still believe that Bekefula was trying to see dominating with his techniques. But what I know is that she's not giving up. Precious is not giving up. You can see Precious is fighting back, ladies and gentlemen. You can see him using his leg. You can see him.
To give up. You don't expect
She's not giving up.
She's not giving up.
She's not giving up. She can't give up. I can see her still fighting. And the center referee moving around to see if there's submission.
Bekefula is trying to put in so much energy to keep Precious Oku on the floor. Precious Oku, I believe, somehow she's fighting back. She's not relaxed. She's defending herself.
I'm still felt very optimistic and convinced that despite it's on the floor, she can still do something. Because she has done it before. When we were in Ghana, she did it in Ghana, and I believe he can do it today.
It's not tight. Wow.
I can see how things are moving in Ghana to escape this kind of situation. She's going to be out now. I can see somebody talking to her.
Bekefula is also running some punches while she's mounting Oko. She's trying to run some punches, and Oko is defending herself as much as these two ladies are doing well. They are doing great, and they are putting in their best. You can see Blessings, Precious corner, telling Precious out of that spot. But Bekefula is trying to keep her there. This is exactly where she wants Precious to be.
You all can see that's a very crucial one. It's a crucial match. I can see Bekefula still trying to dominate better. The Precious is still fighting back from behind. And let's see what it's going to be. I can see some knockings and that is it. Bekefula. Oh, that is wonderful one from a left hook from there. What do you say, young man?
Mr. Eric, sincerely speaking, I think Bekefula is actually trying to keep Precious Oku right there. This is where she wants Precious Oku to remain. For me, and Precious Oku is walking from the ground. So far so good. The two female warriors are doing well, but the judges still remain the final verdict.
Well, that's a zero fucking observation. But what am I fucking not seeing here? That Bekefula is dominating and you're going to do something more greater. But can you see the punches from left and right?
Oh, Mr. Eric, right now, I can't actually predict what's happening because the both ladies are fighting back. And right now, I can see Precious is trying to do something there. She's trying to do something there, but Bekefula is putting in everything she has to make sure that Precious Oku remains there. And so far, so good. No, that was a good point, and Precious Oku is trying to defend her. I'm not trying to be biased, but these girls will find it difficult fighting our current champion, which is Victoria Oduak, because I know what that girl has.
That is what I am saying right now. Ladies and gentlemen,
for any of these girls to fight Victoria Oduak,
they are doing all well. What fighters are giving a combination fight?
Bekefula is trying to grab her, and Precious is trying to push her away.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can see cross-country coming from both parties and some circling, trying to know the position to go in. Both at their use exhibiting their good boxing skill right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's no leg kick for now. That's a very good one coming.
Standing and exchanging punches and kicks.
Yes, you actually see what I'm saying. Precious is not enjoying this bout because he's trying to circle his opponent, give some jabs and guide and come in, and that is what I see he's doing. I don't want to go closer because if you go closer, there will be a break. We are just seeing him coming on attack. Let's see.
You can see Precious Oku is more relaxed than ever before. You can see those footsteps. Those are footworks. Those are very powerful footworks. Anything can happen from this. Oh, okay, that was an overhand, but she missed it. Yes, Bekefula is ready for something. Something's about to come in. I can see that's another overhand, but it was totally missed.
Well, I can see that Bekefula is going to be in trouble right now.
From
Precious is giving. Precious is going a very good one. Bekefula has gone to what he knows how to do.
Another takedown.
That is what she knows how to do.
Bekefula
knows how to do it. I can see Precious trying to find his way out of that dangerous position.
What is happening there? Bekefula is trying to control Precious Oku. Remember, Bekefula is fighting all the way from Bayelsa State. What hand is that? Bekefla is trying to give her a submission. At the same time, she's trying to give her some pound on the stomach. And so far, those ones are poundings on the stomach, and the Precious is trying to reply.
That is a very, very one word from Precious Circle. And I can see that the Bekefla will never cease to do it in his left and right. You have some her face anatomy. Let's see, the center referee is very, very conscious watching what is exactly going on there. And the judges are also watching. I can see the center referee going on his lane to see exactly what is happening. And I cannot just comment here because I was blocked. And that is it. Bekefla C on top, and for Precious, let's see what is going to happen. What tell me?
Okay, Mr. Eric, right now, I don't see how Precious Oku, wrapping her leg around her opponent and trying to be comfortable. I don't see how she's going to lose. Oh, God, those punches are being given to Precious Oku, and Precious Oku is trying to reply it and trying to escape the man's position from Bekefla.
That is what is giving me some doubt in this bout, because Precious is trying to reply Oko, and the fight is good. I can't tell no, don't just tell the judges to give the final verdict of this fight. I can see that the both fighters are giving good account of themselves.
Bekefla is actually holding down Precious where she wants Precious to be. Precious is right where Bekefla wants her to be. And Bekefla is taking her time to dissect her, while Precious Oko is trying to look for an escape.
I can see the seconders are talking from behind to the fighters in the ring, and they're all utilizing all experience being exposed. But I can see Bekefla is on top of Precious. Let's see what is going to happen.
From the judges, I can hear 10 seconds left. And any moment from now, that will be the end of this minus 65 fight. Oh, that's the end already.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's also on of the round on the female category of 65 kg.
Bekefla,
where you have Bekefla.
Was between the blue corner, Oko Precious, and the red corner, Bekefla Tawilayefa. Beautiful people, fight lovers, the third fight for the night, the 005 edition, is the challenge. Winner goes to Tawilayefa Bekefla from the red corner.
That's a nice one.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.